Welcome back to Team T's Garage. I'm Talon.
I'm Traygen.
You guys probably clicked on this video to see his truck. We're gonna go over here and look at what we've been doing on mine. A lot of bondos going on and it kind of time consuming. So we're gonna introduce his truck to you guys, show you guys what it's all about.
Buckle up your seatbelts, it's story time. This is my 1974 shoebox Chevy. So it was about December 2020. I was 11 years old. We were in Hurricane, Utah. We came back from putting up my great grandma's Christmas lights. My dad's been looking at this truck for about 10 years. He's always wanting to get it for a project.
But my mom, on the other hand, didn't want another project in our house. And then we showed it to her and she's like, shoot, Traygen's about that age.
Yeah.
She's like, pull the trigger on it. And we went and asked the guy and he didn't want a crap ton of money for it. Like he was before.
He was about the same age when he got his truck. It all kind of just went perfect. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Originally, this truck had 44-inch swamper tires on it. They're huge, but we couldn't afford to buy 2 more sets of them. So my dad was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace. We found these 37s, I think they are. They just had them on their old rock crawler. The guy needed the money, so we just handed him the money, and I think they were like 800 bucks for all 4 of them. So like, perfect, it'll get us rolling around. So we went, picked them up from the guy at the gas station, and we were gonna go get them like aligned, or I can't remember. We were going to the tire shop, and on our way back from the tire shop, my dad's Dodge blew up. It's an 07 Dodge Cummins 5.9, but only had like 150,000 miles on it. But after that, we had to drive all the way to Hurricane the next day, so we had to borrow our neighbor's truck to go get this truck, and it was kind of a miracle. We brought it back home, got it in the driveway, we poured some gas down the carb, and it started right up, and it sat for like 15 years.
She's running. Somebody's happy. Hey, you're gonna break it.
Like my brother was saying, we were dumping fuel down the carburetor. It had the 37s and the 44s. We had 37s on the front, 44s on the back, so it was sitting doggy style. Talon, do you remember the rest?
Oh yeah, so we were in the driveway, and it kind of looked like a piece of crap because it had the rotted 44s on the back, the roll bar in the bed. All of a sudden, my grandparents show up to come see what we're doing for the weekend, and we never really told them that we were buying this truck. It was kind of on the DL. They pull up, and they're like, she gets out of the car, my grandma, and she's like, what is this little POS doing in the driveway, Brandon? What is this for? And then my dad's like, it's for Traygen. She's like, he's gonna drive that big old thing.
My dad drove around for a little bit. The Dodge was blown up, so he couldn't go to work in his Dodge, so we took this. Talon, do you have a little backstory on that?
The Dodge, like I said, it blew up. I think it was because he bought the truck wrecked and it was on its top. We didn't know how long it ran on its top for, so oil got in place that oil shouldn't have been. Pulled it out the Mini.
No. Go out back. Go back. Back up. No, you're gonna... The video on this? I'm yelling at my boy.
And we took it to the rebuild shop. At the rebuild shop, they had it all rebuilt, and then we got it from them. We took it to the guy to come put everything back together, like put the turbo on it. It was kind of just a bare block. And he's like, your crank's cracked. And we looked at it, and we're like, oh crap, the crank is cracked on the outside. So we looked at it, and we had to bring the motor back to the shop for them to put a new crank in it, and they ended up charging us for the crank anyway. That's why he had to drive this thing around. So it had a lot of road miles on it, and everybody in St. George was like, holy crap, this thing's a monster truck. It was referred to as the monster truck. And we'd drive it around by the high school, and all the kids would love it.
They call it the monster truck. Little did they know we had 44s. We were always happy, and it rode like super bad.
Yeah, it rode like a brick, honestly. Pretty much a brick on wheels, because it has a like 12-inch lift on it and a 2-inch body. We called the truck miles per gallon.
So this used to be a show truck in the late 80s, 90s. I wouldn't doubt that it's been to like over 100 car shows. If you look underneath here, there's like coloring, like they throw paint under it. It's pretty cool. There's the pinstriping too. It's pretty sick. I like it. Now it's all sun faded, chipping. Needs some work. Any of you guys seen this truck in like photos or magazines? I'd love to see it. Hit us up. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, back in the day, this used to be the lift, and then the exhaust was the headers with the cherry bombs, so this thing is really loud. They built this custom roll bar. It has like a weird little thing going in it. I like the regular 3 roll bars that just come down. So we're gonna put this one on it. Leave these guys in the KC lights. Here's the inside. It's been sitting in the back parking lot for 15, 20 years. It's pretty sun faded. Used to be all black in here. And it's got a sunroof too.
Another feature he might not have mentioned is it's got a full fiberglass grill fender package. We'll show you kind of how it pops. Okay, this flips down, bends the license plate back, all good. Pretty. So if you come to this side, you come up and like unscrew this thingy in here.
Let me win, boss.
Okay, boss, it's good. It's off. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. It's a hater, baby.
454, baby. Here's under the hood. 454 big block gas guzzling machine. Paint everywhere. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my truck build.